dear country people for Ambazonia, my fellow brave warriors for we liberation movement. Now, self-liberation greetings from me, Comrade John Akuro, this evening. This one now evening for North America where I did, and I know say by the time when I go to listen to it was to be now evening for ground zero, for ground one, for ground two, and even for Western Europe. For some parts they've now already Sunday, but today when Saturday the 13th of September 2025. I'll be happy, my country people, for be back here on this platform today. Like I talk, this time we go really communicate plenty. We go need for communicate too much. We go need for encourage each other too much. We go need for accompany each other very much. We go need for make sure say we dey stand by one another and disease say no man any man we 1 week will help you for balance it back. Any man want to away we want fall will help am for make us say making us on a fall and na so way we go do am throughout this period until this particular time for lockdown with the challenges the way they will come, it come for pass. So maybe we occupy our minds this period we will day for household with useful information by sharing information about liberation movement, by mobilizing each other for stay strong, and by reminding ourselves the fundamentals for this liberation movement. I want to talk one very important thing for you before I start throwing any kind of salute. That important thing I want to talk about and say, may we recall, say this second phase or this particular phase of this liberation movement, where it start for 2016, it will be absolutely and so seriously engineered by the consortium. But no, say the consortium being an offshoot from which we first start as lawyers, then would be the protest, and then joined by teachers. Then when the whole community become civil society organizations, business community, all those people them, Natinda will then form the consortium. Where the consortium actually means say the at the time they were actually called it the Cameroon Civil Society Consortium, but eventually we mutate to the Southern Cameroon Civil Society Consortium. Why I did go back for this? Because I want make we recall which way it will be the motto at that time. Make we know say this so now the mantra that will be actually be meant for lead this liberation movement. It will be titled A People's Collective Quest for Freedom. A people's collective quest for freedom. Remember, say when this issue for ghost towns, for lockdowns become up for 2017, it will be not people driven. It may be ever be imposed on we by anybody from wherever or any person we carry guns, we carry any kind of weapon. You recall, say the first ever ghost towns on the 9th of January 2017, with the whole southern Cameroons be shut down. Will not be ever know this notion of this what you call Amber Boys or what or you call self-defense of freedom fighters or the Pythons of Boyo or the Unity Warriors of Fako, the Unity Warriors of Meme, or now they can well yesterday they can become the Unity Warriors of Boyo, the Unity Warriors of Bui, the Unity Warriors of will not be know about them. Nobody will know about any of these people. The only to be known being I say the people for Southern Cameroons collectively they will don't be done. They will don't tire with wait we don't get her from Republic to Cameroon. We don't get enough. And so all man for the community we say enough is enough. And now why they went Patasan Wilfred Fomba they made that statement on Thursday. I think that Thursday will be at the 6th, Friday 7, Saturday 8, Sunday 9. No, that Thursday will be at the 5th. Yes, the 5th of January 2017, when Patasan made that statement for that those premises for Mondial Hotel. He say, by Monday, we shall know who controls our territory. Is it like Republic of Cameroon or it is us? That time when Patterson become make their finger like this, nobody no be carry gun, nobody no be carry stick, nobody no be carry even big, even giant rubber gun. That time, no such thing no be exist. That the people of Southern Cameroons carefully conscientize about what way they go on. well sensitized about the challenges that we don't face in the unfortunate union we will ever enter into, La République du Cameroon. Union so will never ever materialize. Now, what they will today will refer to that whole nonsense as a run over, where La République du Cameroon run over we, and then it result in this colonial experience we will deliver until today. And whether the motto will be and the motto don't remain until the same until today, a people's collective quest for freedom. So that goes down that the people be decide after massive consultations, and one individual no be day out anywhere for Southern Cameroon's territory on the 9th of January 2017. There was no gun anywhere. There was no Amba boys anywhere. Because I talk so because the narrative today when you hear left and right, they talk and say, oh, the people are sitting somewhere, passing orders and intimidating people. Say, may they respect. No. Make this one be clear for every person in mind. Say the notion of ghost town become from the people themselves and as a form of peaceful protest recognized in international instruments. We get the right to peaceful protest and boycott. For boycott, even with several activities and everything, be very essential. Now, one of the cornerstones of peaceful protest. So I want to recall this one before I greet any person, make some man no go be confused or some side, the work I talk, some wrong to a bit, totally, utterly unacceptable. Because politicians, they like to twist this narrative. France and La République du Cameroon, diplomatic communities, now the main job that what they do. They move around the world, try to confuse with their mind for talking maybe say now some so-called separatists or some terrorists for some side, they constrain the people then by force, the people they stay home. No. This is for a fact. Make every person know them. I want to recall them because sometimes it be if he erode from your mind, if he come up from your mind, so to the talk say, I know. So that said, I want to salute, correct salute for plenty country people them. All country people them that will mama them, we buy them, sell them, we truck pushers them, we rule them or we choke head them, we taxi riders them, the entire business community and the civilian population, and even especially we clergy too, where they understand these moments and they organize church services and masses for where we go accommodate the people them their safety. So I want to wait plenty salute for everybody. And all people the way they did for diaspora, for the support we will continue for GIAM for this liberation movement. And I want particularly celebrate with community spirit where they continue to make them. May we not only the talk say one for all and all for one, or all for one and one for all, with the experience and with the live them. Now the kind of people that way who don't be all this while. So my country people them, plenty salute for everyone. Who will start with this talk? They say even after everything, even after everything you have been through, you are still here. You should be so proud of how far you have come. So I told you, if after all what you don't see them, all what you don't witness them, all the challenges you don't face them, all the attacks we don't get them from La République du Cameroon, and even the attacks we don't get them from even some own people, them, the members of that La République du Cameroon, the CPDM crime syndicates, where they be sent all kind bad boys them, send all kind evil people, they made they come introduce bad practices like kidnapping for ransom for the community. And always remember, they always talk say in the end, even some of the people, the way they become out genuinely, carry their sticks them for defend themselves after all the torture, the killings, the burning of villages from La République du Cameroon, where they be end up to enter for that ill. If after all these challenges, you still there for here, you still watch me, you still share my links, you still comment for the thing the way I do for here. In fact, I know say I'll be very proud of you, and you too supposed to be very proud of yourself because it shows say you understand. Say this whole thing no be get for be like a walk through the park. It shows say you understand. Say this whole thing there so we get for time with them fasting. I mean we sleep them. We know say it be na palabra for long haul. Other people then before they don't fight for years or decades, but they end up they succeed. Now the direction that way we go take. Don't make no mistake. Along the line we know, say along the line some they go fall. Along the line some people they go make mistakes, serious mistakes they go cost very much. But all the same, a handful fit be the one the way they go remain and when they go pilot this thing all the way to the end. We will get that freedom we will desire am. So if one of those who still dey for here, we will still contribute for help, for take care of the internally displaced people them all over with territory for Ambazonia, for take care of refugees them most where they dey for camps and for Nigeria, for Ghana, for all those other places them and the stress wey they dey go through for help them may they continue for survive and for support as they dey be. If you dey help na people wey dey hospital, wey they be wounded as they dey run sometimes or as La Republic dey attack them or so on them way they don't capture the way La Republic of Cameroon dey capture them, they collect ransoms from them. Nothing that happen with people from Malende, carry reach now from Malende and for that side for Wotutu, where they come up go exact collective punishment. Now so where some people they still come up because they will go through a lot of stress or raise money 500,000, 1 million, 300,000 for pay ransom for La République du Cameroon operatives for free themselves. And the hope say the international community they take note of this one and will be able to go after this for the way they perpetrate all these ills for we land. So my people, if after all this you still stand for here, I want to give you special congratulations. And so I want to come back therefore for this very important notion. We understand now. This notion now, the notion of safety for the civilian population. One thing to make my heart glad. My heart glad because I never did get distress calls again from my foot soldiers, foot soldiers for the various communities where they go around for sensitize, for educate, for mediate. That is to go between the people the way they carry sticks them for defend the land and the people the way they only want opportunity for do small businesses, small trade for survive, for assist the people the way they the one for go for farms or cultivate so that we will continue for get job, for assist the people they want go for hospital during difficult moments and for lockdowns like this one where they need for must go get treatment and all of those things. So make sure say they always get safe passage. I want to plenty salute for all my way they still do all that kind of thing. And this one a very noble work. I must continue in this particular direction until we attain that freedom where we want. My country people, I be talk and I dey reiterate am. Me, we for consortium, we no get armed group, but we get at least we mouth, we get at least we relay them all over the place where they go try for educate the people them for understand how for stay safe and alive during these kind of moments. We need to call or impose lockdowns, but when they call them, because they need to impose, when they consult with the people, they decide say we go lock down from this period to that period. I want make we know say we duty now for respect them, for make sure say we stay safe. Because if we go astray, now for them we will run into challenges. And it take time for repeat this thing them over and over because those members of CPDM crime syndicate for La République du Cameroon, where they come up from land, they call themselves we elites, they get that attitude for deceive people they plenty say, cover you. And when they know say, when lockdown don't dey like that, La République du Cameroon, they talk, they know say any person when they see them for outside they go talk say you be amber and they go shoot you down. They know. Let me say they doubt them. Because the greatest danger we go face out there, not be from those people the way they fight for defend we land. Now from the people the way they don't colonize we land. So we get for be very careful. And for this kind of time, the when the say they open for Saturday and for Sunday, no green me 8 p.m. pass you outside. In fact, latest, even at me latest, 6, 7, I don't need for house. Because you don't know the kind of thing the way go to happen for outside for this kind of time. See people then they where they take advantage of all of this kind of situations for wreak havoc. Those members that for CPDM crime syndicate, they not be happy when they see like this. They need to hear say some civilian don't die for some side or something don't happen for some civilian. They go do all things as in the struggle. So they will do all things for make sure say may they cause some civilian, may die for some side, may they harm for them for tell the international community say you see these people na terrorists. We get for be careful. No leave and may they take now your life for take and score their political points. Now the one thing that way I go talk from 1st to 31st. Now why that way I talk say no live and they take your life, they take and play tabala for day. I be report yesterday say they say they know. They say they protect themselves. They say they respect that this particular ghost towns, if you call them lockdowns or whatsoever. They respect them. But they will always encourage you say Go outside there, you will see and nothing no go happen for you, but they no go go. The system no go go. They go and come out, they will get around 5 layers of bee around them. The one you come out with your empty skin, you go make them crush you. Now what I report on last night? So I get information, serious information from within some of the people that said where they carry them go, where they travel inside buses them. Last night, that's Friday breaking Saturday, from Douala, from Yaoundé, coordinated by Fu Jonathan Mejini, coordinated by Ngala Gerard, coordinated by Linidov, yes, coordinated by Che Linidov, coordinated by Edwin Fondindam. All those with them, who they make a travel bus by that. Some of them reach out for me, they say that things way they happen. They don't carry me to go. You know, say some of who will be their prisoners. We know they for say no or yes. So, but they notify you, sensitize the people. Say if they see some people that they go around, they know say now we will they bring them from elsewhere. Not be the people that for the community they come out because all we it don't be clear for all we say people them by and large in huge numbers they don't say no to the Republic of Cameroon their elections. Now think this one must bury them for inside our heads. I will stay safe. So they know. Now whether they travel now Friday night arrive Saturday morning. They will lodge plenty of them for Mefobe Palace for Santa local government area. Edwin Fondin now will take care of the one the way they will stay for Santa. Then the other one, then now they will carry the throw one for inside Bamenda and then make them go begin making us say, oh, the people they become a no. All we know that they are stupid game. So maybe we always stand clear. Now what they were even John Gute, the chief slave. Now what they were even John Gute, the most humiliated politician in Christendom. The most humiliated politician of the third millennium. Even he says, maybe they never told that say he will come for Thursday for Bamenda. That tells us so he will come, they will take all kinds of position. God also take come on lock and make people society. She don't require the way Saturday. You can't say anything show head for no place to do anything way now during this particular period. So they did respect them. But they will tell you, say make you no respect them. Because the one me you use their life, test them for see which way it will happen. And they will send only their own people the outside atanga ponji. Now the chief job that they have for Tabetando. Yes, yeah for Tabetando. Now their chief job that. I follow some mommy, what they call an Ndode, wait, one Ndode, that name again, it come up from my head. One Ndode, wait, say the senator from Bangem. I follow the mommy. When you look in red face, you look in mob, you see and say this on a person for a whole life, don't the chop now for free. Instant to say make opposition no ever come for Kupe Manenguba. Make them wait until their culture pobia to death does us part. The reason be simple. Because he know, say in a normal play, on a normal play field, person like he, will be easily called a lunatic. Because I mob this way open and left and right. See one open, maybe the talk so reporter said he talk so they only put the hand for him out so. You can't say they leave and so the smell will come out the rotten for all my head is bad. You know, say person like you know forever find yourself say the senator or whatsoever. Now why they talk that kind of shit? Which development they say Kope Manengoba? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. May we stay safe, my country people. Within this one I talk so because I talk I need a joke. Look, even the soldiers of the Republic du Cameroon, the colonial forces, with the day with all kind gun, every country for defend themselves, they continue for this period. So you will not carry nothing. You come outside there, you go end up inside the crossfire. The crossfire, and I say, for the freedom fighters, for the warriors across the board, any person they see outside this time, even you there in civilian, they'll consider say, na la République du Cameroon colonial force. Now why that way your life go dey in danger? No be say they go target civilians because you go take your eyes, you go reach in the left and right, you go realize that they will call kidnapping for ransom. We don't fight them from the viewpoint of the civilian society. So they do a lot of sensitization. See, I say the thing don't drop so they go past. It go fit take very long time before you hear about that kind of thing again. Because increasingly the people that will be in their chief job don't expose them. Soldiers for the Republic of Cameroon, they be concerned. No, I be published list for someone them the soldiers are honor for Meme especially with their names will be denounced only by themselves. So this thing it don't go down. So if the soldiers they come for outside themselves, they bring them down. How much of you weigh you carry nothing? You doubt and take your eye look this one. Now another one that they call this one the name You see this one which is no Mbida, yes. You know Caporal Mbida main. This Caporal Mbida main, now the one that way he fall for Fako 2 days ago. He fall for Fako on the 11th. We did today on the 13th, 2 days ago. So you see, all these days, for instance, Fako, it then let's say one day not the pass when none of these talks them from the Republic of Cameroon no fall. It shows you Fako be very volatile now. No show your head for outside, whether you did Limbe, whether you did Boya, whether you did Ekona, whether you did Kumba, whether you did Nawel, whether you did Manyemen or place, no show your head for outside. I talk for some of my country people, for Ekondo Titi, for Lobe, for Bogongo, for Mundemba. They say, hey, man, they show your head for outside. If you they right for that kind of place that they understand the need for stay them quiet for inside house, how much of you will they for Major Town? You did Bamenda, you did Ndop, you did Kumbo, you did Bengui. Stay for your house. Because here, some lunatic, when they call yourself Geo from Bengui, they work at the people, they even go say for seal people their shops, where they stay them for their house and peacefully for make sure say they stay safe. No fall for that useless trap. Continue for stay safe. Look now in this. You name now Caporan Bidameyin. The other day be na Ayisi. The other day this. So see all them. All that name they already hear. The only name they for Bulu Ekang Beti. The majority. Bulu Ekang Beti. Even while we see talk that one for that side for Boyo. That one there they call themselves say they say the pythons of Boyo. We understand say that they prepare for rebaptize themselves. So now the Boyo Unity Warriors say them two for that side they two cause another havoc. We will see and right for before. Now for talk, my country people. All this insurance, so I need it glad when I see young people they like this one. Like this one so. We be Africans. Then we don't deal with them for some time. We do even get families. We don't want any man go inside, but and they be happy for to see young people that like this one. They get all their future before them. Make them before when they be commanded by some non-Nigerians where they wear diaper, bloodthirsty great grandpapa that for 98 years, 93 years, they kind of commanded they made they go die. Nobody tell this way are the happy for, and nobody tell this way will be bargained for. The people of Southern Cameroon and Manta would always be in a peaceful resistance. What that way, SCNC carries today now the force of argument, not the argument of force. The consortium now, a people's collective fight for freedom. We'll be peaceful people. And we need for always record this. So while Caporal Bida, the fourth Bida Meyin, the four for that side for Fako, you go for Boyo. So other one don't fall to for Boyo. That one fall today, this Saturday, the 13th of September 2025. When I follow what the way they part on the session talk for that video where they bring a right for before, they say that two of them go, but the one way they don't identify them, he named now Baidi Herman. Baidi 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 Herman. It shows say that one will surely come out from the northern regions of La République du Cameroon. And they begin there for Boyo, they say na them too. So just look all of these things then. Why did he die? Why did he die? Maybe we hear from the pythons of Boyo themselves, and again make I reiterate. My purpose for show these videos and all those things, not because I glorify which we they call violence and all of those things. Me, I don't always be an apostle of a peaceful approach to ensuring, say, we send like people in Cameroon out of the land. Like this will go down way. Now we say so the people will narrow down, come to agreement on that particular Monday way all man is the observer. It is very important for you to take note of this. Don't forget, all of 2017, we don't always preach with people they will go out now only with peace plans. Now until the people they don't tire when they go out with peace plans, they throw away them bullets and now from inside helicopters from up with helicopter gunships. They move them from their houses and beat them, rape their women for their front, burn down over 400 villages. Now make people they vex, enter for their rooms and pick up their den guns. Den guns are traditional. We'll shoot for their place. Boom, 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 boom for celebrate die. For people, they don't stay with we, they don't go for tell they say, when I go before, when I fix with place, when we to come for that side, no, they again together fine. So we'll take note of all this. So watch.
Yeah, good morning, my Ambazonian people. Today, on the 13th of September, 2025, Aboyo Pythons and this live. Aboyo.
Life.
Today, we don't keep to la Republic then down. They wanna wait where we don't manage for take them. They say Jangana beep. Chop small, chop for long. Keep goes down every day when a day for road. Why they know they even pass on a day. Then we're buying the pass on a day. Today, on a two fees, on a they use mixing, see mixing. Mixing than this.
Life.
No dog.
Boy, this life.
That's it.
Boy, life.
One way.
Asawana. Asabwam. Sibili. Life.
So my country people, now they think this way at the talk. Why people then go take themselves, they go allow themselves or kill each other in the interest of a colonial power known as France? Because La République du Cameroon, their war for Southern Cameroons, now a proxy war, which they happen for we land now which they call colonialism by proxy. Colonialism by proxy means say France they recolonize Southern Cameroons using La République du Cameroon. That France they don't count themselves because now it be forbidden under international law, but they pass a true La République du Cameroon. Use their administration, use their forces, use their everything. That in that way it happened for Wulan. And I think we don't do a great job at education and sensitization because it don't reach for level where even civil society activists for La République du Cameroon, they said to now they don't start talk very loudly. They said they don't start recognize the fact say we would defend ourselves, we simply want make La République du Cameroon carry themselves out of the land, and they explain the fact that they said they be shocked. See they so they are picking them, their brothers, their sisters. I said their parents, they still allow their picking them. May they come out can die for some useless war way in no get purpose. And with politics go to end. Make I talk this one clear. I don't talk something sometimes I quote some one big German where they write some strong books on time named that Otto von Clausewitz. With Otto von Clausewitz, we talk say war. Now waiting. War na the continuation of politics by other means. Huh? War na the continuation of politics by other means. When me say politics simply don't fail, they don't say okay because we don't decide, say we not feel agree, maybe we fight. Now what they call a war na extension, like continuation of politics by other means. We should say now only politics go come back for can resolve that war. So at the beginning, na politics. And at the end, go be na politics. You when you allow yourself to die for inside that middle, when a war, you be stupid person. Because this matter, generally, everywhere in the world, it always end on a round table. This one is the truth. And that truth this way, this La République du Cameroon civil society activists, who they call Sankara, you don't understand how, may we hear it.
Je vois les mamans francophones camerounais, les mamans nordistes et les mamans bamileke, d'autres mamans sardina qui pleurent leurs enfants qui sont tombés au nord-ouest, les anglophones. Quand toi tu te lèves, ton enfant prend les armes pour aller tirer sur un Camerounais qui revendique ce qui lui revient des droits, parce qu'il a un salaire et qu'il travaille en faveur du RDPC de Paul Biya. Tu pries que non, lui, par Bamenda, a tué les enfants des gens et retourner vivant. C'est quand ton enfant va aller mourir à Bamenda, tu commences à mourir. Eh mon Dieu, eh Seigneur, quand toi-même tu as envoyé ton enfant là-bas, quand ton enfant est parti, tu as même fait les sacrifices pour que ton enfant parte tuer pour les autres et retourner sain et sauf, non. J'interpelle tous les anglophones.
So you hear, it asks pertinent question, the same question where every person will ask her. It's in the talk for that mommy them, that papa them, for La République du Cameroon. When they take their picking them, put the inside army for La République du Cameroon. Then they should declare when they say that they go for southern Cameroons for go kill other people that they are picking them. Then they should not pray with them. Pray they say where go for them, go can't find. Now anyway, this La République du Cameroon social civil society activists, Sankara, they ask that question. Maybe when they go so for go kill other people then they are picking them. For go kill southern Cameroonians for nothing. Maybe when the parents when they pray with them now, say me they go kill, then come back safely. You did think about the other people that they are picking way, they go kill them. For no good reason. You did think of the other people the way they go, the way they go so for go kill them, make them die. When they do, they never really do you nothing. They never do them nothing. You did think it's a people that even sacrifice. Make sacrifices. Sometimes they say even go say for Alamimbu. Yes, even go say for Alamimbu, no go for Baba and all of those things. Say no, tie my picking so that make it go, make it kill fine. Carry back safely, come up down to celebrate. While other families they cry. So there they talk. So but so when you're ongoing now, then you too, as if you go for go kill, they instead kill you start cry. Whoa, 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 all over the place. But if you defend the send your picking, you remember now waiting. You think now waiting. Now what they talk. Say this will help for the city here. Sometimes they can't fair talk for French for sensitize the public too for La République du Cameroon. Say make they who cut you from that side. They tell their government say stop this nonsense. May we meet around a round table. For a session will be internationally mediated. We talk the truth. They go, which we go. We live as good neighbors. People who want come back after will don't be free. Them too they own free. Fine. They will see the condition where they feel come in, can't stay to continue for enjoy their lives. Now now, this citizen for La République du Cameroon, he leave this particular message for the people for Southern Cameroon here.
Du nord-ouest au sud-ouest, de Manfé à Boya, de Boya à Santa, de Santa à Ngor et Tunja, de Ngor et Tunja à Ndop, de Ndop à Mezam. Ne tolérez plus rien, zéro tolérance. Défendez-vous. Défendez-vous.
So you hear what we talk? This one as citizen for La République du Cameroon. This one na civil society activist, when na citizen for La République du Cameroon, name na Sankara. Na the social media name Sankara. You hear what they talk? Say the people them for Southern Cameroon, the people for Ambazonia, from Boya to Limbe, Limbe to Muyoka, Manfe Kumba, Ndop, Boyo, Bamenda, Mezam, Santa, we na defend ourselves. You hear? We na defend ourselves. You don't talk say me we na attack people of La République du Cameroon. No. Say we na defend ourselves. Zero tolerance. So we not tolerate shit from La République du Cameroon. We na defend ourselves. Why he talk so? Because he says come away from that clear notion, that understanding. Say the aggressors for we land that people there for La République du Cameroon will never go attack them for their land. Would they for land one day for land peacefully? That they can't make life for we impossible. Now I talk how they fell for Malende and for Watutu. They go capture people them. The one that they give for sale and their motorbikes or pay 300,000, 500,000 as ransom for soldiers for La République du Cameroon for come out. Make they not carry them go for their colonial prisons for Yaoundé. The one that they sell, even sell a land, pay 1 million. The one that they never get nothing for sale, they go let their cocoa. These La République du Cameroon soldiers, this La République du Cameroon so-called soldiers, colonial administration, they collect even cocoa in exchange for freedom for people. I like me the whole world begin take note of this in the way at the talk. Because it's very important and very fundamental. And it's so frustrating. That the provocation that will make people them, they continually go out there and it become very violent. Become violent against the people the way they feel say, me will continue for to get anything for do with La République du Cameroon. Now the scenario that here ye again. We'll go back for Sankara, technical department. Give me Sankara back. What did happen here? Okay, yeah, Sankara.
Défendez-vous. Allez dire à Tanganji qui voit les vidéos de Brenda. Brenda mange l'argent des Camerounais aux États-Unis. Elle fume au moins 1 milliard par mois avec l'argent des Camerounais. Elle connaît allumer son téléphone pour nous insulter les enfants camerounais, dire comment son père n'est pas camerounais, sa mère n'est pas française, elle n'est pas camerounaise, elle est française. Avec notre argent, vous les militaires qui partez mourir jusqu'à vous coucher, vous faites les larmes de crocodile. Ah Seigneur, il est mort où? Tu pars où? N'est-ce pas toi tu partais tuer?
So you hear what he says? Hear what really talk. He said many people that defend themselves. Defend yourselves. They even call Atanga Ponji. Because you know say Atanga Ponji na Southern Cameroonian. Say Atanga Ponji na one of those people the way you participate with the colonial forces of the Republic du Cameroon for decimate your own people. Huh? You hear that talk say? While these people them, poor people them, they are picking them for the Republic du Cameroon. They come and say they be soldiers, go for Southern Cameroon, so go kill. Then they reach for the only way they say kill, they say you see they'll sleep for grass. Oh my God, oh blood of Jesus. Now what did it happen for me? So why did I stand this now? As I say, who's una be the go? Una be the go do waiting. They una be the go kill. So the thing you want go do am for some other person, they do am for you now, it pain you. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. The people of Southern Cameroon, they will be very peace-loving people. Now, whether for at least 6 decades, they don't do we any kind of how. Treat we like subhumans. Treat we like, sometimes when they call we rats. Remember how Kala Bilal Bernard talk for people for Southern Cameroons. Say, describe we as dogs. Say, make any person who is dog. Where are they? Where Kala Bilal Bernard they? He said nothing show head outside there now. Disgusting. And at the same time, say, why these people, the way they call themselves soldiers like people in Cameroon, they can't go kill themselves. They go kill innocent people. And then in the process, plenty of them they die for Southern Cameroon for nothing. What did it happen? Paul Biya, own Pekin, Brenda Biya, they out there, they drink whiskey on social media, they dance on social media, smoke bad cigars, take bad substances, spend at least 1 billion CFA a month. They in peace. Or now they go make foolish. If you do that, and then they brand that this one. Alors, yo what? As it? Like that. Why did they go die? Why did they go? They make fools of themselves. They kill themselves. Why did they go? They go kill other poor people then when they struggle only for when they only beg now for get the opportunity for develop their land. See, now in this way, they begin for their 93 years old diaper wearing genocide. Paul Biya. Now he only work this for social media. That's why they try for down so no be paper to now money, hard currency. Hard currency. With plenty of these soldiers and I've shown us so on and all, they for systemic negative when they for not to send we know they say for even get treatment. But na money that. Yeah, na money that. Na petes. Na chede. Let me count na chede that already begin the draw and down. Now even Sankara the talk for here. Mo finir yo Sankara.
Tu partais tuer, non? Voler. Oui, non? Tu sèmes l'avocat là, tu sèmes l'avocatier, tu vas cueillir les avocats en haut. Tu sèmes le prunier, tu vas cueillir les pruniers en haut. Est-ce que quand vous partez mourir comme les mouches à Bamenda, à Manfé, au nord, partout dans les provinces du Cameroun là, qu'à l'extrême nord, on accompagne même les enfants à l'école avec les militaires? Est-ce qu'à Mbromeka, à Yaoundé, on accompagne les enfants avec les militaires? Est-ce que les enfants de la capitale vivent les mêmes souffrances que les enfants vivent à l'ouest du Cameroun, ou bien à Yoko ou à Yokadouma, ou bien dans le nord-ouest, ou bien dans le sud-ouest, ou bien à l'ouest, ou bien à l'est? Soyons parfois honnêtes, ayons le courage parfois de se dire les vérités. Je vois les mamans francophones camerounaises, les mamans.
So this is the truth. Let's make we face facts. When we talk true. When we talk true. My country people. When you see them, they come so increasingly that a direct result for all this sensitization campaign where they carry on this platform with others and too, where they sell reason they carry out on their various platforms. Now, a very noble and important job. Now, why do I talk for all time continue for share these videos as much as possible. Because we get for continue for touch hearts, touch souls, touch minds. So many people they understand the need for put pressure from all sides. We eventually meet on a table. We will discuss and we will find a way forward. People for the Republic, they will go their side. We too will go for our own side. So I take this opportunity now for explain for people why what it be the need for we for not participate for the elections for La République du Cameroon. Why we no need for participate? Because those members are for CBDM crime syndicate. And then with some other people they will we yesterday, but when they not do we again today, and I respect their opinions. People like Felix Nkomo Agbobala, where get so a platform we call APSA Agbobala speaks. You hear what he talk? If they say, oh no, men will go for elections because we'll go be left out, in the cold. Wait to be the use for not participate for any elections for La République du Cameroon. You know, if they talk so they assert your independence, they assert the sovereignty of your land. They go participate for foreign elections. What do you do for foreign elections for La République du Cameroon? Forget maybe that notion say they so we need to participate because you know the result of the elections in advance. Whether the result for the election be in which direction, it no concern with the people of the southern Cameroons. I will come for here either Monday or Tuesday. We go look at the positions of each of the presidential candidates for La République du Cameroon. You go understand the fundamental reason why we continue for terrorism, we don't forget anything to do with those people. First, will be clearly different. Clearly, we no get nothing for do with La République du Cameroon. Will be two distinct entities. I get the habit for show this picture. Because even international community know. This one we need to talk now something we fall from blues. We need to talk something we fall from sky. We need to talk nothing where it be rooted in international law. International law recognizes that two separate entities will be. Now, why that way time La République du Cameroon will celebrate 50 years of the independence, United Nations seek for remind them why United Nations will send this particular gift for La République du Cameroon. It be a reminder for La République du Cameroon say they no get no instrument registered at the United Nations where it legally give La République du Cameroon possession, give them authority over the territory of the southern Cameroons. Treaty of Union not be there. Now, why then Molanjo only Tumbe don't always talk things. Say, can we stay, not be married? Can we stay, not be married? La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroon don't get any Treaty of Union registered at the United Nations. Now, why the United Nations not glorify any single map when they show La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroon on top one. Now, why during this occasion, they become the gift Paul Biya as present. Two maps. One, now the one for Southern Cameroons. The other one, now the one for La République du Cameroon. And it show you so get clearly recognized international boundaries. So we need to talk now for blues. We'll be two different peoples. We'll get two different agendas, different destinies. So don't get no reason for the participate for foreign election for we land. Participation in those foreign elections be so crucial for La République du Cameroon because the need for country for tell the rest of the world say we don't voluntarily decide for give up with sovereignty so that we go belong with La République du Cameroon. Now what do you see? They go do everything. They go press through Jonathan, them press Ngala Gerard, them press for this other one way be for Kamkul, the Musa Shen for them, press for Tabetanto them, press Ngaringa, Bela Mokichas, aka Ngaringa, aka the people we don't like. They go press them, they can't do everything of us will be part of the elections because at the end of the day they will talk say we mere participation for the election show say. So the people of the Southern Cameroons, they decide for not just get anything for do, no any campaign since for land, we know nothing for land. When the election don't pass, make the rest of the world know say we know they do nothing for La République du Cameroon. Now the reason that because the waiting way with people they don't fight for no be regime change when the people of Southern Cameroon they ask. La République du Cameroon they like they change their regime, they like they don't change their regime. It no concern we, no regime change. Not be institutional reform what they ask for. No. We not get nothing for do like Republic du Cameroon, their institutional framework. Time where we want forget something for do with them. That time the end on the 9th of February 2017. Because when consortium be just coming back, they be asking me we go back to the federal system, do things right. So that we live for our side, we live for our own side, then we meet up only for some certain level as we get for B for 1961. Then now this time we sign correct agreement. We go fit be that time like a treaty of union. Then deny, they say na die we go give una. Then on the 9th of February 2017, Patterson through his voice be shift the consortium their position from a return to the federal system to absolute independence. We need to know. So this one not be fight for change within the Republic of Cameroon, also institutional reform or the need for inclusion. We don't need inclusion for foreign land. No, we just need them live with territory. Because you see, while the Republic of Cameroon for them, the most important thing they fit do not only for launch military recruitment on a daily basis, they take beginning for 20 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old, make them go to die left and right, while Brenda Beer, they drink champagne and all of those things. Young people then for other countries, them they do serious things. Serious things, yes. And I think that one may begin happen for we land for Ambazonia. Because we get human resources that will be capable of doing wonders. Take the example for this young boy. This one is a young Namibian. That see they circulate the picture on social media saying, the shop. Because I never don't get that notion very well. So I go ask him. Say, but this thing they talk to say 19-year-old student from Namibia don't create the first phone, the first telephone, the first mobile phone where you no go use SIM card and you need to use any network. Wow! I say really, I go find out. Say man no joke and talk and blanket so people they no go believe her. Me too, I know the first of all believe her. I go find out. Then I go find out that the answer this way I get her. Namibian inventor Simon Petrus, now 19. Oh, so this young man for the he actually get name. They actually exist. Not be social media wakata. No, he actually exists and his name na Simon Petrus. He be 19 years old. They say he gained national and international attention for creating a SIM-free phone that operates without a network or airtime by using radio frequencies for direct communication between devices. So here, your own phone, you don't need network, you don't need airtime, you don't need SIM card. No, you operate directly using radio frequencies for communication between devices. Wonderful foolish thing. Nothing this way. We want freedom so that we go create the enabling environment for we young dynamic picking them when they get sense of they go pass. May they devote their time for doing these kind of things. So they say that device it be built from scrap electronic parts. The device also functions as a radio. So this young my phone, it go function like radio, it go function like fan, it go function like TV, and it go function too like a phone charger. Hey, Namibian Pekino. This Pekin na Namibia for Southern Africa, for the southern part of Africa, na Namibia. So we fit do am. We all Pekin dem fit do am. They just need the enabling environment and the correct. They just need the enabling environment and the correct kind of education, and of course, the result go dey. The result go declare. We don't get into some little technical issues right there. So I sure so we fit refer to resolve them. Make I see with the technical department. This is that it happens sometimes, and so we go be able for see how it go. Now which direction we go? Okay, make I see. These things happen sometimes. So we don't kick her out. We go fit now. Take yourself back from here. This point. So now the thing that we are talk about, we get for do everything we fit for make sure so we restore our homeland so that this kind of thing they as I talk so they go stop for happen for we land. So my country people now think this way it make people the vex and vex correct because we find ourselves in this kind of very negative situation.
Quel serait le plus beau titre qu'on pourrait écrire?
It happened. Oh my goodness, I don't know. We'll still get some challenges. These things are so okay. No wahala. We'll go reach. We'll go arrive there. So why does it happen, my country people? Some man was on site. Call himself say Paul Biya. He tell people say he want make a legacy. A legacy means say when he don't go, he finally make them remember in the asthma we don't do it. May we hear.
Sur vous en disant Paul Biya, deux points, vous souhaiteriez quoi comme image en finale?
En finale, Paul Biya, l'homme qui a apporté à son pays la démocratie et la prospérité.
Quel serait le plus beau titre qu'on pourrait écrire sur vous en disant Paul Biya, deux points, vous souhaiteriez quoi comme image?
So Paul Biya talk say he want for be remembered as that person we na he bring with the democracy and prosperity. True so. When I read this thing, I thought say my country people they must see some image here. You look this image way there for your screen here. This image now of some Greek god. Where they be calling Ozymandias. Not be actually a Greek god, being an Egyptian Ozymandias being the Greek name where they came for some Egyptian king, for some Egyptian pharaoh. He name been actually Pharaoh Ramesses II. Pharaoh Ramesses II. So and he be known as Pharaoh Ramesses II the Great. He be ruled Egypt from 1279 to 1213 before Christ. That's before Jesus Christ came down for this world. This Egyptian Pharaoh Ramesses II the big king, and at that time he be being a man where he be being an authoritarian for level where he worry. Now he be call himself the Great. So this particular Oga, he be talk say when he go, he wants to make them remember him as a great man. Like Paul Biya talk so, as a great man. But wait we believe him behind. Time way he be quiet. Wait till believe him behind. Because it looks like say the Ozymandias see him. When you look at him, you see him. Now the statue that you see as he scatter, so you see now the statue that they don't fall. Now the head down there for down, now the foot that stand for up. Now wait till that way leave him behind. Realms. You want to see him better? Now in this again, King Ozymandias. I will read that portrait for Ozymandias. See now the real thing will stand for down. Now Ozymandias that for empty days up, many years later. So when they be see this thing, what will make and the Greeks are be interested. This one thing they can write some point for the way when I be there high school, I will read that poem. The title of that poem will be like King Ozymandias. And so this King Ozymandias, look at you never understand, you don't find out fine, you chase Ozymandias. No. Now the Greek they will be interested for that story of this particular pharaoh, then they give it this particular name for their Greek mythology for explain how we be like. And now my talk say be now the great because you see the talk say he be talk say be known as the great, and always he wants to make them remember it. Now say be do wonderful works, he be a strong man. Now why they when they put this particular last one now, so you see they say my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty and despair. And then they come and they put up for them and say, but when you look around, empty desert, empty tract of lands. The only thing we stand for them, now that statue we don't broke, you see, we don't scatter, head the one corner, food the this and that, all of those things. None of me at the choco, when you look Paul Biya, dans la République du Cameroun, there's Sango Binatan. You see what they happen. You see what their colonial presence for land don't do. All that kind of thing. Yet they tell you, say, fun of funds. They tell, sounds familiar. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Me for their fun of funds. Then he talk saying a grandmaster. Then he talk saying the apostle of peace. Then he saying the angel of this. Now that kind of scripture you write about, you go see all around you. Wait till the IDC plus wait till the writer, they don't get no relationship. Now what they would they depict that for it? You see now, instead that we don't even first cut and say, oh, they write now. My name is King Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty and despair. Say, just look around you, you will see what you are don't do. Whether you be great man or you be suffer man, see my greatness. Who said that greatness? Say, vanity, empty tracts of land, nothing to show. My country people, I want end for here, but some small good news we want to share up front. That good news will last only 3 minutes. We will take small break for just 30 seconds. They will come enter that good news. Because what make we see which way that freedom will be seek, it will help for do for land. How it will be transformative for Southern Cameroons. How it will help we for insert themselves in the concert of nations, like a place where people they will like for hear about and they will like for go to. No go nowhere, hang in there. Okay, my country people, if one continue only for enjoy that particular musiki, we go enjoy something, we no go no break. So make I stop for there. We still get some little technical glitches, but we go reach. No worry, we go reach. We go definitely get for where we want go. So this young man, this young inventor, he not the one live with, but he go live with lie to lie. So which have the talk now say if we want for listen to that beautiful music, that beautiful one, we no go want to go anywhere because now we culture that. Beautiful people, nice people, handsome people, people that will good, clean, shiny heart. Now here we will be. So Ethiopia, now country for Africa, for the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia. There's some country that we plenty we will see they say for secondary school, for primary school, we would only hear about them, but not very positively at the time. We come to know about them more that for music with Lapiro de Banga, we play in the talk say people they don't dry so they don't they like a echantillon for Ethiopia. That's on the echantillon for Ethiopia means they don't they like sample for Ethiopia. Because when they used to show Ethiopia, they were hunger, suffer, misery, we don't ravage people for Ethiopia. You see them they be done they like say now you remain so they will fall down die. Now the images there will go on for television stations around the world. Where Ethiopia be there inside good Korean go so la period of manga sing say suffer don't do my people so they don't dry off the day like a champion for Ethiopia. But that Ethiopia will be know that time. Not be a friend today. That Ethiopia today na different level. If you go for Addis Ababa, you say you go confirm code. I say Ethiopia na different level. Thing where Ethiopia they do now, they no get their comparison against now for Africa, because they try already for leave Nigeria, leave South Africa behind. Ethiopia no dey laugh. Right now, so I said they talk. Ethiopia don't complete the first ever mega dam where it go produce electricity the level where no man ever see am. The first ever mega dam of that dimension. That dam cost $5 billion. Listen up. I never say $5 million. I never say $500 million. No, I never say $1 billion. I never say 900 something. I say $5 billion. If you translate that to CFA, you know if you call that amount. Because they will give you 20 years, you know, if you count and finish. The money that they use and they build dam for inside Ethiopia. And now how they do build that dam? My country people. They don't take loan from IMF. They don't take loan from World Bank. They don't take loan from Chinese Exim Bank. No, not be China owner. They don't give them as build, operate, and transfer. As how they talk say they want to give we see port for Limbe for Turkish. For build, operate, and transfer, they will build an owner. No. The Ethiopian mega dam will cost $5 billion. Country people, 90% of the money where they use for build that dam is coming from Ethiopians. Hey, Business people they do for Ethiopia. Civil servants them, farmers, Gary boy them, truck pushers them, taxi drivers them, buy and sell them, and then with the Ethiopian diaspora. Why? Because when Ethiopia want to start this project, as usual, they want to make Africa become shown that like say a very poor, very backward continent. They come out with that policy, say no way. World Bank give measures the way they're strong. International Monetary Fund, the same thing. European Union, all those things, them, all them the same thing. I should say them even push even African Development Bank because that's still them they can't control them. They may be very stringent for frustrate that project. But the leader for Ethiopia, Meles and now we talk say they go up, they go come down, we go bill and we say we go count on ourselves and we go bill. Now the spirit this for people for Southern Cameroons. Go on site for Southern Cameroons. Any village where people they get drinking water, correct drinking water, now the people they contribute their money say bill because the public no go give. Now what for most of Southern Cameroons, that water problem where they get for like Republic Cameroon bad go pass will never get them. Because we have, for instance, my own village, some group there, some organization they call them Action Development Authority. Yes, ADA. ADA we come up with a major water project. Let me get clean, very clean water for inside village. For most of the communities, that's what people then do. The community, the cultural and development associations that them do most of those things. So that for sure you say we serve as a people who kick the Republic of Cameroon out of we land, who will be able to develop who community to play the thing they will not take loans. All that loans we poor they take and carry now way takes a loan that they pay 50 years, we no say you no get 10 years again for leave. In the country you and me can't pay, no get no hand for them. But Ethiopia do it differently. Watch this clip.
My people, history has just been made on the Nile. Ethiopia has completed the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, Africa's biggest hydroelectric project, a $5 billion megastructure that can power an entire nation. But here's the twist. The real story isn't about concrete, steel, or turbines. It's about how this dam was built. Not with World Bank loans, not with IMF bailout, not with Chinese billions, but by ordinary Ethiopians. So the idea of taming the Nile isn't new. Back in the 1950s, under Emperor Haile Selassie, Ethiopia dreamed of harnessing the Blue Nile to power its future. Studies were done, sites were identified, but for decades, war, coups, and poverty kept that dream on the shelf. Fast forward to 2011, Prime Minister Meles Zenawi stands before the nation and announces the launch of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. And his message was clear. This project will not just change Ethiopia, it'll change Africa. But there was a catch. Ethiopia was under sanctions. Foreign lenders like the World Bank and the IMF weren't lining up with cash. In fact, they warned Ethiopia against moving forward without their terms and conditions. So Meles made a bold statement at the laying of the first cornerstone in 2011. No matter how poor we are, in the Ethiopian traditions of resolve, the Ethiopian people will pay any sacrifice, he said. In that moment, the GERD stopped being just another energy project. It became a test of sovereignty, a fight to prove that Africa could build big on its own terms. And they won. The government has confirmed that GERD was built entirely with domestic financing by the government and the people without a single cent in foreign loans or external funding. After Zenawi's call, Ethiopia launched a nationwide campaign like no other. Civil servants gave up a month's salary. Farmers started selling their cows and goats. Taxi drivers bought government bonds. Even school children pulled their lunch money to contribute. The diaspora answered too. Ethiopians abroad bought bonds and sent remittances, determined to prove that this project belonged to them. By 2025, more than 90% of the dam's cost had been covered domestically. Ordinary Ethiopians, rich, poor, rural, urban, carried a $5 billion project on their backs. So this week, Ethiopia...
my country people, I don't say this young man not to want to live we, but lie go live we. We didn't for wrap up for this communication. And so I'll be very delighted, say, we don't get the opportunity to foresee and for learn from this project. So you see, 90% of the $5 billion come from Ethiopians for construct that mega dam. That dam, it get an installed capacity, hold your breath fine, of 5,150 megawatts of energy. 5,150 megawatts. You don't hear the money. La République du Cameroon, they don't construct how many dams and how many, we go calculate money they don't put up for those dams. They will go calculate what they did in billions of dollars, so they don't go inside all. They never succeed for produce 300 megawatts of energy. They never succeed to produce 300 megawatts. But now one dam in Ethiopia, one now 5,150 megawatts. La République du Cameroon, their entire energy production, as at the time we accommodate that country for 2017, because you see, the last thing they will do, December and early January 2017, being that documentaries, television magazines, economy magazines, 52 minutes each, on their energy situation. The entire energy production of the Republic of Cameroon, because at that time, they never even do any serious, very serious new ones. By the time it will be now 1,220 megawatts. The entire, for the whole country. We Cameroon get a hydro energy potential of at least 120,000 megawatts. And it get the second largest potential for all of Africa after the Democratic Republic of Congo. Only loans wey they don't take are from World Bank, from IMF, and all one not saying are for dams for la République du Cameroon. It could be 3 times the way Ethiopia and the set up put them together only by themselves for produce 5,150 megawatts. You look at this is the spirit. Now the spirit, this way the people of Southern Cameroon they want, because we want these people out of we land. So we'll take we land, settle down. We use human resources, use our own resources the way they we transform we land. Because I talk about transformation, people they say no, must go take money on side. Examples they for front flop country people. Shake, no day. We get for fight. We get for do everything we feel. We get for resist. I bet from my perspective, peacefully until we get La République du Cameroon out of we land. So make the resistance a continue. And to God be the glory. Share the link for this video as much as you feel. And I thank everybody who stay up for being part of this broadcast. To God be the glory.